So Young Don the Sauce God just got banned on Twitch, which some people may or may not have seen coming. At the time of recording this video, it happened around about 12 hours ago. For the last month or two, he's been making the rounds on the internet, especially on Twitter and YouTube, because of his controversial takes. And it all really started when Roe V Wade was overturned, with such tweets as, "Tell me how it's only brothers crying about the fact that I'm pro-life. Y'all brothers lame F. You don't need child termination because ain't a woman alive that would let you not inside anyway. The women in your care must be easy pickings. My women are protected." And the one that seemed to really bother people, for lack of a better term: "It is impossible for my daughter to get sexually assaulted." Now, this specific one resulted in him debating with two of the biggest streamers on the internet in YourRage Gaming and ImDontai. He also has people riled up because of some of his takes on his YouTube videos, such as,
"Let me just let you know where I stand on therapy. I don't like it. I don't believe in it. I would never go to it. I would never do it." Well, the Bible does say that men are supposed to run the house and they're supposed to run the church. If we're gonna connect the two dots, I would imagine the workplace, if God had to say on who should be in charge, it would probably be the fellas. Loud. Female pastors are a very popular thing, even though the Bible clearly says that women aren't allowed to preach. They are not allowed to lead as heads of a church. Yet, you know, we see that nowadays.
The reason you ain't got a girlfriend's cause you not rubbing your nut juice on your neck.
Okay, that last one is a bit out of context. He was just joking about this thing called vabbing, which is a thing. And he was just joking about men doing the same thing, pretty much. I tune into all of his live streams on Twitch, well, I guess not anymore, which usually run from about 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And when the time came for yesterday's stream, I couldn't find his channel, so I just went on YouTube to see if he had posted anything, and I found this video, which he has since unlisted, and also seems to have been banned by YouTube or something. I'm not too sure about that. So in regards to the reason why he got banned on Twitch, we don't really know. Well, I don't really know. If anyone should know, it's probably him. It could be an issue of censorship. I'm not really sure of the terms of service of Twitch, but a few weeks back, when he changed his Twitch username to Young Don Reborn, there was like a streak of about 5 days where the live stream would just end unexpectedly. He would be in the middle of talking and it would just stop, and he'd have to restart the whole stream. So after that 5-day period, he hinted at the idea of leaving Twitch altogether if the problem persisted, but it proceeded to run normally when he said that. Another possible reason could be the people in his chat room who were saying things that were violating terms of service. Which is funny because I was watching his last stream, and in the middle of the stream, Daquan Wiltshire gave him a call and he was just warning him, watch what the people in your chat are saying. They could be saying things that are against TOS and you could get banned on Twitch, which was like the previous stream before yesterday. So I am still not aware of whether or not this ban is permanent, and even if it's temporary, I'm not really sure if Young Don will be considering a future on Twitch. I guess only time will tell if that will happen, in the event that the ban is revoked. So in terms of just like my thoughts on the situation, he says time and time again that all the things that he's saying come from a place of honesty and integrity and good intentions. So when people feel attacked by the things that he says in the way that he says them, which ironically speaking seems like he's attacking them, it's just rooted in having good intentions, especially in the past few weeks, having self-professed himself to be a born-again Christian. I would imagine he has the best intentions for people when he speaks about all his issues and about his beliefs, and you'd think it would be kind of obvious that if you don't like a certain person's content, you just don't follow them, don't subscribe to their channels, just detach yourself from them and your life will be so much better. I've talked about it in a previous video, although completely unrelated to this topic. You could go watch it, but after you finish this video, because but I myself, sharing a lot of the beliefs that he has, I just tend to look past the way he says things to see what he's really saying and if it makes sense, and a lot of the times it makes sense. But just because it's so out of the ordinary and so out of what people usually believe, that's what seems so provocative about it. I guess you could liken him in the same manner to Kevin Samuels, who in his time on this earth, he had a very peculiar way of talking and he bothered a lot of people, but a lot of the things that he said made sense. And I think the point of similarity between the two of them in particular is they say things that people don't want to hear. That if you're to try to apply into your own life, it'll be difficult or damn near impossible. So I think that's why they may have gotten a lot of pushback from people. But if you look at it, the more challenging things in life tend to be more rewarding. And I can respect someone who pushes people to do things that are difficult. Because generally speaking, for most things, the more challenging they are, the more rewarding they are. So I guess we'll see what the future has in store. I'm pretty excited to see what he has in store for us after this news. And hashtag free Young Don.